Some emergency room doctors are sounding the alarm. The popular diabetes drug Ozempic, which many people are now using for weight loss, can have serious side effects. Some doctors are taking to social media. They're reporting a spike in ER admissions among Ozempic users specifically. The drug does come with common side effects, including nausea, stomach pain, constipation, diarrhea, vomiting, but there are also potentially severe side effects like pancreatitis, diabetic retinopathy, or vision loss, as well as kidney failure and gallbladder issues, all very serious stuff. So joining me now, weight loss surgeon Dr. Terry Simpson. Dr. Simpson, thank you so much for your time. So we hear about these more serious side effects. How common are side effects, period, but particularly when it comes to the more serious ones with Ozempic?
Thankfully, the more serious ones are relatively rare. The common ones, the bloating, the nausea, the diarrhea, the vomiting, those are a fair bit more common. Those are most of the emergency visits that are seen. But the more serious ones, so particularly the pancreatitis, is fortunately exceedingly rare. But it does happen, and it's something when the patients come in, we test them for right away.
Okay, so we know that every drug comes with some risks. I mean, that's just what happens. But in this case, do you believe that the benefits still outweigh any possible risks here?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a risk-benefit ratio with any drug. And at this point, we have an obesity epidemic that's killing people to reduce the lifespan in the United States. And so, unfortunately, that's the risk. And I think as long as two things happen, the patients understand that and understand what the risks are, understand when they need to go to the doctor, and understand how they should be using the drug. As in, you shouldn't be taking this drug and still using your same diet and trying to stuff yourself until the drug makes you stop. People typically do well. We typically find with a lot of the ER visits, and there are a lot of them, they're typically people who have gotten some telemedicine video for Ozempic and haven't gotten much guidance about how to use it, what to look out for, and et cetera.
And do you think we're seeing, potentially more reports of these side effects primarily because there has been this huge spike and surge in usage of this drug?
Oh, yeah. Consider this. A year ago, we just had approved Wegovy, which is Ozempic remanufactured for weight loss, just had it approved. They've gone through a nationwide shortage. And so now it's starting to get back. So we're going to see it and people are going to report it more. So, yeah, I think it's out there more. It's probably going to be the most commonly used drug in the United States. So we're going to see a lot more of this. And it's been expanded by compound pharmacies who get whatever drug from who knows where to make the same drug.
All right, so Dr. Simpson, my last question for you, and obviously you are a weight loss surgeon, so you see all of the negative effects of obesity, but is it possible that this drug is too good to be true? Because in some ways it seems like it is, and then, we start to hear about some of these potentially very serious side effects.
I think it is used too cavalierly by particularly people in Hollywood. Like you'll see different stars saying they use it for a shot or two to get slimmed down for a red carpet. And I think people get the idea that this is just sort of a benign drug that the worst thing is taking a shot in your abdomen. But it's not a benign drug. And it's a drug meant to be used for a lifetime. And a drug that has serious side effects. And if you're not counseled on how to use it properly, those can be made worse. So we will see more of these. And now that the drug is going to be more widely available because of the manufacturer, we will see more. But what needs to be done is for those people who have it is to understand this is a serious drug, not to just lose 10 or 20 pounds to get ready for the next class reunion. But this is a drug used to treat a condition, morbid obesity, which is called morbid obesity because of the morbidity. And I think if it's given with care and not with the usual quick fix doctor, it'll be just fine.
All right, weight loss surgeon Dr. Terry Simpson. We certainly appreciate your time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.